My name is Anna Rawcock. I'm an artist living in London. I am also director of Inky Print Studio and Gnome House Community Centre. I believe strongly in the power of art to bring people and communities together. This is the third film in my series of art challenges and is specifically centered around community engagement. The challenge is to be inspired by a woman artist, and we chose to be inspired by Esther Mahlangu. And in this film, Inky Cuttlefish Kids Art Club and Gnome House Youth Steering Committee worked together over 3 months to decorate CAJONS, a South American percussion instrument with a rich and somewhat dark history. The word cajon literally means a box or drawer in Spanish. Legend has it that the 18th century African slaves in Peru created the first cajons. Slave owners and police imposed a ban on traditional African drum music. Repurposed packing boxes left behind from the day's work became the percussion instrument of choice. These boxes were easy to disguise as a seat or stool. The Ndebele custom of painting the exterior walls of houses was traditionally performed by the women of the community, transmitted from one generation to the next. Using a chicken feather rather than a paintbrush, Mahlangu applies thick black outlines and vivid colors. She creates her compositions without the help of preliminary drawings or a ruler for straight lines, painting freehand with incredible precision and deciding on the shades as she goes along. When she first started painting, she only used natural pigments she made herself, but now she uses acrylic. She says, "What many find interesting about my artwork is that although they are based on traditional Ndebele designs, they are still very modern and current." To paint is in my heart and in my blood, says Esther Mahlangu. She has devoted her life to sharing her cultural heritage with the world through the vibrant geometric and symmetrical abstract paintings and murals in the Ndebele tradition. She is among South Africa's most famous living artists and has exhibited in some of the world's most respected galleries and museums. She was the first person to transfer the time-honored Ndebele style painting from the wall to canvas, effectively promoting and preserving the art form. Thanks to the sales of her artworks and mural commissions, she now spends much of her time working on community projects in the Mpumalanga province in South Africa, teaching children painting and beadwork, techniques that were passed down to her from her mother and grandmother, so they can now teach their children one day.
ziyakhanya